All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for coming out this afternoon to recognize some of our best young authors in Medina County. My name is Mike Kovack, your Medina County Auditor, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our annual Memorial Day Essay Contest. Each year, with the assistance of my home VFW post, Veterans and Foreign Wars post number 1089 in Wadsworth, we sponsor this contest to challenge our junior high school students to contemplate the meaning and significance of Memorial Day. Each year, we're thoroughly impressed with the entries that we receive, and the judging, which is done by the employees of my office, is always difficult, and our 10 best essay authors are with us here today. I want to recognize a few members of my staff who are with us today and are helping out. Without them, this contest couldn't happen. We've got Mary Beth Gunther, Judy Rogers, Nancy Girton, and a brand new employee, Lauren Amalog. Please give them a nice round of applause. And we want to recognize the teachers who make this part of their curriculum. We have one of them with us today, Mr. Zach Sicciani from Cloverleaf. If you could stand up and we'll recognize him. And finally, I'm grateful and honored to have with us here today Chief Petty Officer Tim Ryan, retired from the United States Navy. While Tim and I are both from Wadsworth, we ended up meeting each other for the first time at Army combat training in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. We then spent the better part of a year together in Iraq. So please help me welcome Chief Petty Officer Tim Ryan from VFW 1089. We now have our first place winner in the 8th grade category, also from Byzantiner Middle School in Brunswick, Natalie Corrin.
The unknown, the remembered, and the living. To the unknown, the remembered, and the living. Thank you for fighting for this marvelous nation. You have fought for something that some people in our country have forgotten: freedom. With the sweat on your foreheads or the frostbite on your toes, you continue the fight to keep the United States secure. The rights we have that are sometimes easily forgotten are given to each born and raised because of you. You saw this enormous piece of land as something more than wealth, but as a promised land. Whether it be you fighting during one of the world wars, Korean War, or today in Iraq and Afghanistan, there is no difference in the dedication, hard work, and loyalty to your beloved United States of America. This country is still here because of you, the unknown, the remembered, and the living. Although the U.S. will not ever know quite who some of you were, we still support the life you gave by having created the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Visited and protected by an excruciating 24/7 watch, we protect your remains as you protected our growing country. The life we live today is a result of you, an American soldier, a person of a give and not take policy. Our flag still stands tall today because of you, the unknown. When your war is over, your duty has been fulfilled, or your time has passed, we will remember you. The life you gave to this gracious country will not go unnoticed. From the wars of the past, such as the American Revolution, to recent wars with areas like Pakistan due to the manhunt for the malicious Osama bin Laden, they both create the same high-quality ending results. The newfound freedom of being the United States during the American Revolution was due to the loss of your life, but tremendous dedication to your up-and-coming country. Just the same as current 2013 soldiers fighting against areas like Pakistan or Iraq, we fight not only to secure our personal freedom, but also with the benevolence to try and bring forth the freedom to those countries. The life you lived and the life you gave will not be disregarded. A praise for you, the remembered. To those of you currently at a station in Iraq, Afghanistan, or any other place in the world, the United States thanks you. As one anonymous person once said, freedom is not free. Although there is no literal cost to freedom, it certainly is not free. The cost of freedom is the loss of your life, a common flag, or the indefinite dedication that you give to our country on a daily basis. The soldiers that may very well be fighting at this very moment are waging their lives for the succulence of mine. While you continue on through the war with a longing for your family, we will bring you home, a gratitude given to you, the living. Although some of you are no longer with us, or are not at home quite yet, we will support, remember, and celebrate you this Memorial Day. Between moments of silence, waving the American flag, visiting monuments, or simply just thinking of you, your presence will be remembered at heart. The United States of America recognizes your bravery, courage, and allegiance to defending your country and thanks you. The unknown, the remembered, and the living. You may not be here with us, but you will never be forgotten.
Natalie Corrin.